Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and what I got going on for you guys, I'm filming a little afternoon video here. I wasn't necessarily actually expecting to do this, so you know what? We're just here with the video. Thought I'd do it. So again, here to discuss how to cop the Nike Dunk Low Vintage Green, which I'm sorry to let you all know, it is women's sizing only. So Nike is doing this to limit the stock of the sneaker overall. But the stock on the sneaker was never really grand in the first place. It's always been one that's been a little bit lower. Also, sorry if you all hear some background noise. It shouldn't be that bad, but you know, just my roommates are out there. I'm obviously not the only person that lives here. So yeah, that'll be pretty much everything I need to mention. So check my Instagrams, any of that down below. Kind of first time in a couple videos have actually popped this up, so again, that's down there. Feel free to again send me any shoes you got for sale. I'm mainly looking for court purple Dunk Lows along with the team red Dunk Lows. I'm looking for those two pairs right now. I only want to get a few more, so I'm not looking for anything like bulk or like a big deal, just a couple good deals, and that'll be it. But that's the focus, and then of course letting you guys know about this sneaker and how to cop it. So hope you all will enjoy. Let's get into it. So the first thing about this one, again, it is dropping on March 24th at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and this is not on the Nike Plus app. This is on the Snkrs app, so keep that in mind. It's not at a different location. I do have some videos coming up that will involve, you know, some Nike app drops, so y'all don't forget about those, since of course those releases are always profitable. Like we got some Jordan 1 lows that are coming up that are pretty fresh, so you know, I'll be mentioning those. But again, this one, $110 retail, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Those are the main things you need to, you know, remember. And of course the date, it's not always it's not also 10 a.m. everywhere. Of course, if you're on the West Coast, you know, that's going to be a pretty early drop for you all, but of course, do not sleep in it. There's always advice I have for copping drops just like this one, so I will get into those in a bit. Again, a little bit later, kind of midway through the video, I'll get into those parts and actually some actual advice that can help you all with, you know, kind of securing more pairs. The advice I actually use, it's what I've used for copping a lot of my more rare pairs, like Strawberry Coughs, you know, Travis Scott lows, a lot of other things that I've, you know, released on sneakers in small stock numbers. But yeah, basically aside from this one right here, I actually just put a hat on, why not? You know, thought I'd start wearing a hat in some of my videos, so I thought I was going to do that from the start, but I didn't. So again, the main thing I want to mention about this one, the really only thing that's different about this one compared to I think it's a Michigan State Dunk Low, the only difference is first, well, two main differences, let me just say this, is firstly, it's women's sizing only, and then the second thing, of course, is that this is a little bit more aged. This is the look they're going for, kind of like an aged green. Still that Spartan green colorway, but again, just the sole is a little bit more different along with the laces. They're a little bit of a slightly more toned color, not like a brighter white or something like that, if that makes sense. A bright white. I don't know if you kind of get what I mean. Like some laces on shoes are a bit brighter than others, so this one is kind of one of those shoes where it's not necessarily super bright, but you know, it's like, this is a pair that's going to hit, and the resale market is going to indicate that right now. But of course, if this is what you want the shoe for, of course, then we'll just discuss it as, you know, something to resell, things like that. So there's going to be a major drop in price on the shoe. If you have the shoe already in hand, get your sale on these prices while they're inflated. I mean, like, look at this, a 12W going for 800, people buying them for look, a bid for 450 already. Like, yeah, get your fair sales if you want, because I definitely think these are going to be dipping down, and I definitely think there'll be, you know, a couple more sporadic bids in the next couple of days before again we have this release. And Snkrs isn't the only place dropping the shoe, but it's not like major stock. It's Snkrs is the only one where it's going to be like a short little raffle, and you'll know within like 10 minutes. I mean, you got Amamanier dropping this one. I wish it was first come first serve, but it's not. It's just one of those raffles, so it's not going to be something, you know, any type of, you know, normal drop where I can make a video and, you know, discuss how to do that too. But I'm sure we'll have some great drops with Amamanier coming up later in this year. We still got the Jordan 2s. I don't know when those are going to drop, but sooner or later we'll have that collaboration, so do not sleep on that one. But again, this one right here, really clean pair. My personal resale estimate, I mean, I can't really determine too much, since there's only like, I mean, look at the chart for this. There's only like 250 sales, 268 sales. It's not really showing anything other than it's flat right now and a little bit all over the place, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be starting to drop before drop day in price, since we will have some pairs coming in from different places where people have taken dubs, and then of course the Snkrs release, which will drop the most of the stock. So kind of taking that into account, again, my estimate on this one is going to be at a price of around $230 to $350, and I will put a plus in the 350 because those bigger sizes, like an 11.5W, 12W, 11W, those ones could be up there by 350, 330, 320. I think that's very possible. A lot of women's Dunk Lows have done that before, and you know, if they've been great holds, you know, they go up another $100, $200 in price. Especially this one, it's just kind of that OG Michigan colorway. They're calling it a vintage green, but we all know it's the Michigan State colorway. I mean, that's just like the past. It's basically basically just the men's version, but in women's sizing and with that aged look. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be based off this Dunk High though, as you guys can see. So that's where I'm pretty sure this shoe is actually based off. But this is actually a really dope pair. Would love to have this. I don't know how old the pair is though. I don't want to wear it and it, you know, cracks apart on me. But aside from that little resale estimate right there, and again, if you want to hold this shoe, feel free, but don't hold it right now. If you have it right now, sell it right now. That's my best piece of advice, and then just kind of reinvest into other pairs. You can miss some releases and focus on others, again, if that is what you want the shoes for. If you want to wear them, you want to wear them, you want to hold them, again, nobody's going to really judge you for it. Well, that's not true, but yeah, do your thing. Nobody's going to really get in the way of that, at least. So a couple other things I recommend too for copying on the Snkrs app directly, these two videos right here. So this one shows you how to make multiple accounts on Snkrs, and then this video right here, this is just like a draw tips and tricks video. So like some things you can do on Snkrs and on the Nike app that can kind of help you out, you know, this year too, because this is for 2021, but these tips still apply and work right now. And I will be making an updated version to this video soon, since Snkrs has changed a little bit. You know, they've gotten a little bit better at tracking multiple accounts, things like that. Because I always mentioned in my videos, like, hey, making multiple accounts is the best thing to do, which I still do firmly believe in. If you have 10 accounts compared to one account, you're going to be copying more often when you have 10 accounts than one account. I would bet that any day. I mean, you can just, that's a math thing. I suck at math, and I already know the odds, if you're doing probability, are going to be better if you have 10 rather than one chance. So yeah, that's just kind of what I go with right there, and you know, that's kind of my philosophy behind it. So I'm going to be making an updated version to kind of show how to, you know, have Nike not track those accounts. You can actually still use them. If you haven't copped in like 6 to 8 months, again, my main recommendation is always make new accounts. Always try different payment methods, debit cards, Apple Pay, Cash App cards, credit cards. You know, try different things. You know, expand a little bit, and once you start doing that, you'll notice some results. It takes time and patience though. Sometimes you go on sprees where you don't cop for a couple months, and then you cop a lot of items within a short span. I pretty much just had that spree, you know what I mean, where I just copped a ton of stuff within a really short period of time. And you know, I'm going to continue that spree, you know, into the, you know, summertime. That's the goal. So aside from that, these two tips and tricks videos, those are linked down below. And also, I got to give a shout out right here to my guys at Secret Sauce. These are the guys that caught me both pairs of those Yeezy slides I did unboxings on. They caught me the pair of, you know, Yeezy 700 V2 Statics. Of course, those were unfortunately never delivered to me, so I'm gonna have to get a refund through FedEx for those. But it is what it is, you know. Just yeah, I'm not even shocked, you know. At least I got most of my stuff from FedEx. I thought they stole another item from me, but they ended up just delivering it to the completely wrong place, which I'm not shocked about, but I ended up getting that package. So again, the main thing about Secret Sauce, they can copy you items, and again, that $60 monthly fee is very worth it to pay, as long as you are staying interactive with all areas of the chat. There are so many different ways that can make you profit, whether again is through the whole NFT scene, whether it's through again sneaker reselling. They can kind of put you onto the basics of that. They can have people again get in items for you. They can show you how to bot. Of course, you can always open a help ticket or something like that, and you know, get some questions answered. If you have any, you know, one-on-one questions you want to, you know, interact with somebody with, you know, just ask somebody that kind of actually knows what they're doing, like, you know, more or less, like really more people, kind of like a community, not just like one person telling you, like me, just saying like, here's what to do, like blah blah blah. You can actually have a group of people. You all can kind of throw, you know, your ideas at each other. It's great. I've used it a lot for my reselling and kind of my future ventures, and you know, they've been helping me stack a lot of pairs recently. The, you know, collection's been doing good. You know, they also have a sneaker investment section. I mean, look at this. People are cooking, man. People are copping items. This is no doubt about it. I mean, look at that. So people are doing well, and I always, you know, appreciate what they have to offer. So if you want to check them out, if you do, again, just go to their Twitter, send them a message, be like, yo, Tristan sent me, I'm really interested. Just let me know, you know, when you guys are dropping invites again, or, you know, go to their Instagram and just give them a follow there, and they should let you in sooner or later. And I really do appreciate, again, what they offer for me, and it's a great service. So I'm going to continue to use them and their team in the future. A lot of great guys on that team there too as well. A lot of good spirits. So another thing as well, a couple more things. Again, do not forget about the Raffle Sneakers page. I'll link this down below. But this page basically is just to show you all, again, of the raffle locations. Not like first come, first served ones, but basically other places where you can go enter and, again, try and get this shoe. Since, again, it's not just on Nike, as I mentioned, there's going to be a couple other places, mainly overseas ones though. So if you're in Australia, New Zealand, seems like you got quite a few places, so it's not bad. But it looks like it closed quite a while ago, so that's a shame that it was, you know, so long ago. That's probably what most of those StockX sales are from, now that I actually think about it. Probably local people in Australia selling to each other, something like that, maybe, who knows. But yeah, that's basically, you all can check those if any raffles update, but it seems pretty much to be a fairly Nike exclusive drop, aside from, again, A Ma Maniére and a couple other places dropping this one. A Ma Maniére, Extra Butter, Social Status. So these 3 places are dropping it as well. But you can see the A Ma Maniére one. Go get entered in it, make an account, and you know, get your size selected and get entered in the draw. I need to do that too, so I'm definitely gonna make sure I get that done because it's always a chance. I've never hit on an A Ma Maniére raffle. Of course, I've hit on plenty of the first come first serve releases, but I wish they did that for this release, but they didn't. So that's everything that needs to be mentioned, and how you all could potentially cop the Nike Dunk Low Vintage Green, Michigan State in the women's size, and whatever you want to say. Of course, it is a bit different than it, since again the sole is kind of that aged look, but you kind of understand what the colorway is based off at least. So again, you want to check my Instagrams, any of that, those are down in the description, and feel free again to subscribe and like down below. I'll have plenty of content coming up in the future. Hopefully my roommate good. But yeah, I'll have plenty of videos coming up in the future, unboxings, things like that. Videos that will actually be useful to you all, trying ones. You know, I've been adding plenty of sneakers to the personal collection, and you know, I'm gonna continue to, you know, provide things that actually, you know, again, give you all info where you can cop more items. Do it like me or whatever. You know, do it like yourself. But yeah, I didn't need to set no like goal or nothing, so I'm just gonna end that. It's all down below, really. I don't need to mention it more than that. So hopefully my camera was straight for this video. I think it is. That's there you go. That's like kind of like a more straight up look, but I think it was good enough. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
All the bad bitches down on the floor. I need all the bad bitches just to do more. Why do you take your time? Yeah, sometimes I can steal my mind. Why's my life so hard to find? Why can't peace be something I can find? I met you just last week. Now you think we married like a